What's up everybody, my name is Gers and welcome to the ultimate PvP TBC Profession tier list. I'm not a big fan of long intros, so let's head right into it. I made a little tier list right here. S plus stands for suitable for all classes, alright? Next in line, S for certain classes. Then we got the B tier, the C tier, and the useless garbage tier, the trash bin tier, so to say. And what belongs into the trash? Of course, the gathering professions belong into the trash, because I cannot skin the dead feral druid after I knocked his ass in the arena. I cannot mine the dead dwarf that used stone form 5 seconds ago. And I cannot pick the herbs off of the dead resto druid after I smacked his face. So that belongs into the trash tier. Also alchemy. The alchemist stone is absolute garbage, and there's nothing that you cannot buy from the auction house, you know, that you want from this profession. It doesn't give you any stat boost. It's not about making gold here, it's about raw damage and rating. You know, same for cooking. I know it's a secondary profession, but let me just put that into the useless tier because it's absolutely useless. Pretty obvious. The first profession that does not belong to the useless tier is gonna be engineering. And I think for the first season of TBC, it's going to be S tier for the nice goggles that you can create. You know, the epic ones. You don't want to wear, like, in the beginning of the season, you're going to wear the honor gear that you can get for BG marks and honor. But if you want to replace your blue head with nice engineering goggles, then please do it because the stats are so much nicer. Also, the meta socket and everything else is just super amazing about those, headpieces. Also, if you are a BG player, maybe you're not an arena player, all the little gadgets that you could use is just amazing. You know, the bombs for disorienting people, I don't know, man, the mind control cap, everything, the boots that make you run quick as fuck, it's gonna make you the GOAT of the BG. So please use it. Next in line is Enchanting, and it's gonna go into the S plus tier as well. Why? Because of the ring enchantments. I don't care about any other enchantments. Fuck Mongoose, somebody else can create that for me. It's all about the ring enchantments. Melee players can take the +4 stat enchantment on both of their rings. All spellcasters can take +12 spell damage on their rings each. And the healers can take 20 bonus healing each on their rings. So that's pure stats. What else do you want for arenas? It's pure stats, it's pure damage output, healing output. That's all we want. So it belongs into the S tier. Full stop. Let's continue with blacksmithing. Blacksmithing is S tier for certain classes. Why is that? Have you heard of the weapon called Storm Herald? It's a very big boy, two-handed mace with a chance to stun your enemies for, I think, 3 seconds on your auto attacks. And that can happen multiple times in a game of arena, which can basically win you the game through the power of RNG. And RNG is a big factor in TBC PvP. I'm just saying, resistances and stuff. But this one is amazing. Storm Herald is BIS throughout the whole expansion for arms warriors and red paladins. Of course, if you kill Jaden, you can take his big boy sword as well, but Storm Herald, I think, is gonna be my choice if I ever choose to play a warrior or red paladin. I mean, until we reach Sunwell, man, you can please use Storm Herald. You're gonna be very happy. If you are a sadist and want to watch people suffer, then use it. Okay, next in line is going to be Jewelcrafting, and Jewelcrafting is going to be S tier for certain classes as well. Let's say you play a rogue or you play a feral druid. You want Jewelcrafting because of the panther figurine, shadow panther, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to put it on the screen right here. It's going to increase your stealth level by 1. And it's a very, very nice trigger. It's a BIS trigger throughout the whole expansion for rogues. So if you play rogue, please use it. I'm not fully certain about feral druids. Maybe there's something better. But this is BIS tier. Absolutely. BIS tier? What's BIS tier? Anyways, talking about Jewelcrafting, it's also pretty nice for casters, spellcasters like Shadow Priest, Elemental Shaman, mages whatsoever. Because of the red serpent statue, I think. Serpent statue trinket. It's a very nice unused trinket that gives you 150 spell damage for, I think, 15 seconds. Also has 40 intellect and 40 stamina, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty nice, especially for the first season of TBC and for many seasons after that. So yeah, it's S tier, obviously. Then we got leatherworking. Leatherworking is pretty useless for arenas. But if you think about BGs, you have all the different drums that you can create. You can have drums of, I don't know, movement speed or whatever, or stats, or anything. So if you are a BG goer, or you are doing some world PvP with other people, or just yourself, you can use that for yourself if you have a lot of gold. And I think it's B tier. I think it's B tier. You cannot use anything in arenas, sadly, as the leather crafter. But other than that, it's pretty funny profession if you are a BG goer. But I wouldn't recommend taking it if you are really into that, buffing your group up and stuff like that. Then please use it. Use it. It's your own fault if you use it, but it's definitely not useless tier. It has some use, and in my opinion, it has more uses than tailoring, which belongs into the C tier. Tailoring. What can we do with that in PvP? I mean, you could create some epic gear which does not have any resilience whatsoever. The different kinds of set pieces that will easily be replaced with the first gladiator piece that you would buy from the vendor. But until then, if you have enough gold, you can create some of those. And also you can have the nether weave net to hold people on the ground if you're into that in BGs and World PvP. So that's the only reasons that you should take tailoring. I mean, there's no reason at all. But if you choose tailoring, then first of all, it's your own fault. And second of all, it's because of the nether weave net and some stat increases for the first season of TBC. We have only one thing left, which is first aid. First aid saved my ass so many times in arena, no matter what class I played. You will always see first aid on rogues and mages. On healers, not so much, but even, like, imagine I'm right now as a healer, and I'm at 10% HP. I somehow made it behind the pillar. What am I gonna do? First, I could waste my time doing nothing and just try to run away. Second, I could instantly drink if I am out of combat, but if I'm not instantly out of combat, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to heal myself with some bandages. So I think first aid is going to be super important. I know it's a secondary profession, don't be too harsh on me, but I think that's going to be very nice. Tier list for professions in TBC. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments what you think about it. And subscribe and like to your boy. All right, see you in the next one. Peace, everybody.